Hey everyone, it's Eric. You're from TGG Gaming. Who am I sitting with?
Alan.
Alan. There's a few people on the channel who've been asking for Alan's deck profile, so we're about to get that done. What deck are you playing currently?
I'm playing branded Despia.
Alright, well, we can get started.
Absolutely. So, playing 3 Allure, because obviously 3 Tragedy, because I play the Allure build, and banishing it off Allure is pretty nuts. Playing the Dramaturge. Some people want to cut this. I really like it just because it's a 3k body that extends you, like just lets you shoot per game, and sometimes it's nice to end on Dramaturge and like double Masquerade, so then you can just kind of lock them out from doing anything. Adlib. I'm playing the Comedy. It's kind of a pattern in this deck where every time I cut a card, I immediately regret it and miss it. So I'm kind of in this stage right now where I'm including a lot of the optional stuff, and Comedy is one of them. It comes up a decent amount. It's nice to have. You don't even hate drawing it, because if you make the Lobelion, you can just discard this for it, and then it's as if you sent it anyway. Playing 3 Albaz. I moved up to 3 because getting ashed on Brand Infusion kind of sucks sometimes. I'm kind of tempted to go back down to 2 because even if you hard draw it, it's like sometimes nice to get it with the poly, but it's still kind of nags you really hard. But I'm playing 3 right now because it's just a safer play right now. 3 Agent Chain, obviously playing the Fright for stuff because it is broken as hell. Then we have the Lost package, so we have the Kit, the Shrouded. The Ecclesia is another one where I cut it, and then immediately when I cut it, it comes up, so playing it. And then the Mercurier, and then the 1 Snow for send off Branded Fusion. Branded Speller Traps, we're doing 3 Fusion, 3 Opening, 2 Red. Playing the Field Spell, another one that when you cut it, it just immediately comes up, so I'm playing it right now. Then the Lost and the Banishment. Banishment's really insane. Some people aren't playing it, but it's such an insane card. It just comes up in so many matchups. And then it's an easy side outgoing second, or in other matchups. And then the 3 Allure, the 3 Fright Fur, 2 Poly. And then for some of the going second cards and stuff to help break boards, Super Poly. This card's also nice going first because if they like try and Valor or Lobelion or something, you can just like Super Poly into like a Draco Spelia or something like that, and just dodge the Valor and Imperm and all that kind of stuff. So it's really nice to have. Other going second card, Droplet. This card's just nuts. Like, you just have to include it just because it's just such an insane card. It's just since this deck like doesn't do amazing going second, like there's like a lot of stuff that you can just pitch off the opening, like on your normal summon of Alibur, or like on an opening and draw phase, like any of that stuff. It's just super nice to have. And then 1 of Called By, 1 of Foolish. And just because I don't want to get caught with my pants down against mine, I play the 1 Duster just to dodge that kind of stuff. Definitely cuttable, but when you lose to it once, you just PTSD from it. Extra deck, 2 Lobelion, 2 Albion. I kind of want to move this to 3, but the extra deck is just really hard to move around without just getting kind of fucked over in certain situations. So I'm at 2 right now, but this is definitely something that I kind of want to bump up to 3 at some point, or maybe even play the Alba Lenatus, because Dragon Link is kind of really good right now, even though the Alba's not great, but it comes up and gives you the threat of just setting a card, and Dragon Link has to react to that because they have to respect the set Albaz into the contact fuse for Alba Lenatus. 2 Mirror Jade and the 1 Brigrin. Brigrin's really nice. It's you have to have, like, sometimes you search the Mercurier, but like more often than not, it's just for a threat to like special the Albaz in the end phase so that you can poly their stuff off. So that's usually what that's for. 2 Chimera, 100% necessary to have 2. Going second, you like make 2 like nearly every time because this card is just so insane. It just pluses you so hard. Because pretty much everything you fuse with lets you search, and you can chain block this and everything. Double Masquerade. This card's like really nuts. Like, if you can end on like Double Masquerade or like single Masquerade and red into 1, like that's kind of your blind going first play a lot of the time. So you just make that, and unless they have like Super Poly or like something that like immediately clears this, you're just kind of set. 1 Quertus, 1 for Skenion. This card's definitely super cuttable, but if you ever do make it, you kind of just win because this card's like super insane. Lets you go for game really easily and kind of a nice super poly target in certain situations. Swordsel sometimes will just walk right into it and then you just kind of shit on him with that. And super poly targets, 1 Dragostapelia. And then this card is something that you kind of need to play now because you need to get over the Adagnister Tower and also the Psychic Gun Punisher. You can just go into battle phase, they gain the attack, and then you like either super poly or Brandon Red into this, and then you can beat over it. So this card's like super necessary right now. And for the side deck, play the Banshee in the Zombie World, just because this deck kind of gets murked by Flunder and doesn't really have like a lot of main deck stuff to get you over the barrier statue, or to like stop them from playing, so you kind of just need this, just because it's pretty free and stops them from playing. Reboot for trap decks and for just kind of anything, like for D-Barrier and for also, I mean, yeah, obviously for traps, kind of self-explanatory. And then the rest of my side deck is a little bit troll, but it's, I don't know, I just wanted to try it out. 3 evenly, obviously, this is going second. And then the meat of it is we have the 3D barrier, this is obvious. Then we have the trap trick, and the extra special sauce is the Eradicator Epidemic Virus. This card just wins you like a shit ton of matchups because you can just tribute off like a Masquerade or something. Wins you the Mirror because you just call spells and they have to discard pretty much everything that does anything for the deck. Wins you against Flunder because if you get rid of their quick play or the field spell, they just can't do anything against you. Just an auto win. Also against trap decks, you go first, they just lose. Kind of a troll card, but I don't know. I want to try it out and it's done well for me so far. Yeah, that's everything.